Thursday Night Baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. It's the home opener of this new season. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chris Taylor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Will Myers trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2. Here's Byron Buxton now. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike. And now there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. No one aboard for him. And 2 gone here in the first. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Andre Ethier. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 7.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton shading to his right. And that's the third out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Puig will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kenny's Vargas is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Jorge Polanco waits on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Grounded to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. In now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounder down the line at third. Third inning, no score to this point. And there's ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reason.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Justin Turner.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Escobar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting
So
8.
coming to the plate,
Catherine.
Amuri Figueroa.
Amuri Figueroa.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. So here's Joe Mauer. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The center fielder, number
Digging
25.
in to try it again, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Kazmir sets. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Taylor is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Will Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Will Myers.
This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Now to the plate, Andre Ethier. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. From the stretch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Escobar over to his right. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Franklin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. A base hit in his first trip. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The second baseman, number
A
2.
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gutierrez going back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ethier moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in, Kenny's Vargas. He drew a walk his first time up. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Look over by Kazmir, now the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Too high, ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he is out on the tag. Digging in. Once again, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Taylor.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Patrick Means is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Puig off for second. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jorge Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Amuri Figueroa.
Catcher, Amuri Figueroa.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Kazmir's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He'll get it into second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in now, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Justin Turner.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Will
into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Andre Ethier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Down the first baseline. Mauer's there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Number 2.
Low for ball 1.
Dozier.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready once again, Kenny's Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-1, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Kazmir sets. 1-2 on its way. Out of play. Now another 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Trevor May will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there and records the first down. Digging in once again, Curtis Granderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Escobar is there. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the...
In now, some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Murray Figueroa. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he misses there. 1-2. That last pitch, number 80 for Kazmir. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arm.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Here's Corey Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Corey Seager.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out. At the plate, Justin Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the Adam Liberatore. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 46. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 46.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Woody Malaska enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. This one's down to third. Sano takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Curtis Granderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Damon Brooks takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Swing and a liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Digging in, Miguel Sano.
The Twins. Third baseman, number 22.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Seager from the outfield grass. 1 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Max Kepler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gutierrez ranging back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Kenny Vargas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch on its way. Jorge Polanco stands in as he looks at a called strike. Jansen's ready. 0-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting.